Pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for northeast Montana. Looks like this. Today, partly cloudy, highs in the mid to upper 50s. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows near 40. Sunday, partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Chance of light rain and snow in the afternoon and evenings. Highs in the lower to mid 60s. Now, remember, gang, you can watch the latest Montana Outdoor podcast right there on our website. This week, featuring auto dealer entrepreneur and rancher Carl Tyler. I talked to Carl about his humble beginnings and rise to become one of the most successful car dealers and ranchers in the country. You'll hear, however, that he only went into the car business so one day he could afford to buy a ranch.
I went to the University of Idaho to study animal science so I could be an educated rancher. And in order to go to college, I found that it takes a lot of money. So I got a job washing cars at the local Chevy dealership. And then 20 years later, I owned a dealership so that I could afford a ranch.
Yeah, Carl's journey to success is amazing and without a doubt inspiring. I really think we'll be entertained and fascinated with this podcast. The Montana Outdoor Podcast is playing right now on the go-to website, montanaaoutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast this time around brought to you by the Come On In. Back with the captain and the Week in Review in 1 minute.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites of Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com.
In Livingston, would you please shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods, their Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And a very pleasant good morning, live and direct from the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Fort Peck headquarters. I'm the captain, and in the command center, we have the director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Director.
Good morning, Captain.
Miguel Lee will be working his little fingers down to the nubbins on the telephone. This morning we have Kokanee Quinn, who will be cooking up in the kitchen to feed the whole crew in the command center this morning.
We're loafing.
And Downrigger Dale, our old buddy,
hello,
he's trying to position himself on the boat for the big salmon tournament coming up in July.
I'm angling for it.
See what you did there?
Yeah.
Angling, that's good. You know, you're doing that podcast with old Carl Tyler.
Yes.
You know, he goes way back with the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. We've known Carl for an awful long time. And pickup after pickup after pickup. You know, Carl always did a great job for us as far as backing all the, you know, sometimes things go wrong with the vehicles, and he was always there to bat for us, even though it was just a shade out of warranty, if you know what I mean. And then he sold the business to Brad and Janelle Morehouse. And I'm thinking to myself, whenever that happens in our business, when you have a client, a marketing partner that sells, you aren't going to have the same type of relationship. And it's unbelievable how it's paralleled.
Yeah, the state got lucky when they picked up after Carl because, like you say, Carl was such an effective guy and just wonderful to deal with. And now to have those folks there as partners, they're just wonderful people. So, yeah. And Carl, you'll love this podcast because it does take you back a ways, Captain, as far as stuff like that. But it's a very inspiring story. The guy had some very humble beginnings, but boy, he did some amazing stuff and still continues to. His only regret, I think, in life was the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. I think was the one mistake he thought he really made. But no, he really is a great guy, and it was just neat to let him tell his story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I heard that he started his journey, a very successful journey by washing cars, I immediately went out yesterday and hooked the power washer up and started cleaning up my pickups and also my boats and everything else. So I want to be as successful as Carl. Not just, he sells the bull. We talk the bull.
Yeah.
So
do you know that when he first started working at that dealership washing cars, he didn't know anything about automatic transmissions. He had never been in a car with automatic transmission. They told him to move a car, and he didn't know how to get it moving because there was no stick shift on the floor. He couldn't figure it out. Somebody had to come out and help him. How does this newfangled thing work? And then he said he just had that habit of always wanting to step on the clutch, and he would hit the brake, and people about fly through the windshield every time he...
So they're like, you're safest washing the cars.
Yeah. Don't move them for us. Okay? Yeah, quite a guy.
It's kind of like Jed Clampett, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Country come to town, as they say.
The dinner table.
Yeah. But
anyway,
a long ways.
I'm going to listen to that podcast, and I hope everybody else does too. He had the bull sale yesterday in Idaho, and I guess this next Thursday they got a bull sale in Dillon. And I'm sure Carl will be down there in Dillon.
Yeah.
The one thing about Carl is that he used to own a dealership in Dillon. I don't know if anybody involved. I'm assuming that the people in Dillon knew that he owned but he's a good guy. Okay, we got the Spring Mac Days will be starting next Thursday. Over there at Flathead Lake. We're going to have the pleasure of talking to Cindy. Now, Rigger, you're going to be doing a podcast for that coming up as well, aren't you?
Yeah, that's coming up here next week. In fact, we're going to release it a little early since Mac Days gets underway, so it'll be out Thursday. But the two guests I had on are the same two guests that were on last year, and they were very new to Mac Days. And it's interesting now to hear all these things they've learned. You're going to learn a lot, and they give some great ideas to how to really be successful at that tournament. And, that the one fellow we had on there, he was just so new to it, and now he's up to I think last time he won like $35,000.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, he's impressive. So you'll enjoy getting all that great information.
He won $35,000 last year.
Yeah, through when you combined with spring and fall Mac Days, $35,000.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Spring and fall Mac Days.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, we're probably going to lose some of the crew with that kind of money out there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it beats doing radio for sure.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, listen, we got a big show. Don Wilkins will join us a little after 7 o'clock. We're going to chat with him. Eddie Mint is better. He's going to be on the radio with us this morning, so we look forward to talking to him. And we got a whole lot more coming up, but let's get a report from News from the Field from Greg Lemon from Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
I wanted to give folks an update on the Sportsman's Bridge fishing access site on the Flathead River. As everyone who uses this section of river knows, FWP has been working with MDT over the past year or so to relocate the fishing access site from the east to the west side of the river to accommodate the new Highway 82 bridge. When the new access site opened last year, we realized we needed to extend the boat ramp and provide some space next to the ramp to allow for easier use by boaters. Work to improve the ramp is set to begin in a week or two as water levels permit. Water levels in the Flathead River are expected to drop through March and into April. As of Sunday, water levels had dropped to a point the ramp is currently unusable except by small boats. Once we start work on lengthening the ramp, it'll be closed, but the rest of the fishing access site will be open. We'll continue to provide updates on the project, but if people have questions, they can call our Kalispell office at 752-5501. I also wanted to thank everyone for their patience. This has been a big project and an inconvenience for folks, but in the end, we'll have a great access site for people who enjoy that stretch of the river. In other news, the Montana Fish and Wildlife Commission is set to meet April 16th, and the agenda items they'll be considering are out for public comment. Some of the items out for comment include a rulemaking petition for Swan Lake, the slate of 2026 fish removal projects for FWP, migratory bird regulations, and annual rules for fishing access sites. I know the commission process can be confusing at times, but it's important for folks who care about the issues FWP deals with to get familiar with this process and how they can engage. The Fish and Wildlife Commission is a governor-appointed body with representatives from every one of FWP's regions. This commission reviews and approves a lot of things FWP does, particularly when it comes to closures, hunting and fishing regulations, and administrative rules. When we have something that comes to the commission for review and approval, it first goes out for public comment. The commission reviews that public comment and can propose an amendment to the FWP proposal. These amendments will also go out for public comment if there's time. All of this public comment gets considered by the commission during the public meeting where they'll take even more public comment. The purpose of this process is to ensure there's transparency with what actions the commissions take and the work being done by FWP. The best way to get involved is to go online to fwp.mt.gov, click on About FWP, and then on Commission. You can see what's out for public comment here, as well as see agendas and recordings from past meetings. Well, that's all for this week. Remember, the outside is in us all.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, ooh, pump it up, pump it up.
Hungry and in a hurry? Your local Town Pump's the perfect place to grab and go. Corn dogs in the deli are 2 for $3. Plus, large fountain drinks are only $1.79. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
Hey, First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, or ATV. Just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in the Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys. You won't have to camp out to get service at First Security Bank, member FDIC. And straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Downrigger Dale Trivia on a first-time winner Saturday. If you've not been a winner before, you got a chance. What is our topic there, Downrigger?
Well, for first time, we always like to give folks not just a topic, but a hint, too. And that is, well, isn't that mysterious?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Think about that when you hear the question.
When the mysterious Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues after this.
Winter in Montana can be a lot of fun when you have the right equipment, whether you're ice fishing or coyote hunting. When you shop your Montana Outdoor-approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice. In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor-approved for harsh Montana winters.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
It's Spring Mac Days, and the fish are biting. Join the fun on Flathead Lake. Enter Spring Mac Days and fish every day March 12th through May 9th. Anglers are helping to restore a balance in Flathead Lake by reducing non-native lake trout and helping to increase native bull trout and West Slope cutthroat trout. Every angler is eligible to win cash and prizes. Plus, there are tagged fish with values from $100 to $10,000, and anglers can earn bonus dollar amounts as their totals go up. There's no entry fee, and entries are taken until the last day of the event. Go to MacDays.com. Mac Days is sponsored by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribes.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
And good morning. Thanks for being here. It's a 6:22 trivia time with Downrigger Dale on a first-time winner Saturday. That winner will get a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book, The Life and Times of Jim Bridger and His Adventures Across Untamed Wilderness. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap with tan mesh. From Valor Coffee, which we enjoy every Saturday morning here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make a wonderful pot of Valor Coffee for you. From Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds in Wolf Point canvas tote bag. How might a large tote bag come in handy, Downrigger?
Well, you don't use it for stealing stuff, I'll tell you that. You use it to stay out of trouble. You pack up your troubles, and then you come on and get happy. It's got plenty of room to get all those troubles packed right up.
Preach.
So you have a precious life afterward.
The number to call if you know the answer and you're trying to be a first-time winner is 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. But if you have been a prize winner of any kind, please let other listeners have a chance to play and win with the mysterious Downrigger Dale.
Yes. Now, here we are already in March. Officially, the first day of spring this year will be on March 20th, though it seems like we've been in spring for a long time right now. Anyway, things will green up and the bears will come out after their long nap, which got me to thinking, how do bears know when hibernation is over with? Is it A, they have an amazing ability to sense rising temperatures? Or is it B, like other animals such as rodents, it's just got an internal clock that goes off? Or is it C, actually for bears, it is a bit of a mystery? So your question again is, how do bears know when hibernation is over with? Is it A, they just can sense the rising temperature? Is it B, they got an internal clock? Or C, it's kind of a mystery.
Yeah. I wonder if they remember to spring forward like the rest of us have to do.
I was wondering that too.
Yeah. Well, you can go down in that den there and check it out if you'd like.
Sure I will.
Yeah. Just
Gotta move the clocks ahead 1 hour this weekend.
Excuse me, Yogi. Don't mean to wake you up.
406-721-1290. If you have not been a winner of any kind, a first-time winner Saturday, 721-1290. And while we wait for that winner, let's check in with the Stonefly Fly Shop in Butte.
Hey, happy weekend, everybody. It's Chris from the Stonefly in Butte. Just a quick update for you guys. Thankfully, we've got some winter again, or for once. So change up tactics a little bit. Look for that slower, deeper water as the water temps have cooled off and fish have kind of slunk back into those deeper runs, kind of hanging out. small zebra midges, San Juan worms, small pheasant tails, little blue-winged olive nymphs, any of those jig head nymphs in those color schemes would also be good. And we're talking beaver head, Poindexter slough, upper Clark Fork for those type of flies. Upper Rock Creek been fishing pretty good. Throw in some squala nymphs as well, some little double bead stones in olive color, about a size 12. Those have been picking up a lot of fish up that direction. And still got some ice out there, too. So any further details, holler at us anytime. You can reach us at 406-494-0707 or at thestonefly.com.
Now, the listeners are in hibernation, too, I think. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think Miguel's got one there. So we'll get back to that winner here in 1 minute.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Alrighty, our contestant on the line is Mark at the middle fork of the Flathead River. Do I have that right, Mark?
Yes, you do, Captain.
All right. How's things for you this morning, Mark?
Pardon me?
How's things for you today?
How safe am I? Well, I got out of bed.
Okay. All right.
And put on my slippers, and I'm doing good, so I must be doing okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good
Well
deal.
put. All right, let's see if we can make Mark a winner over there, Downrigger.
All right, Mark, so how does a bear know that hibernation is over with? Is it A, they have an amazing ability to sense rising temperatures? B, like other animals such as rodents, they have an internal clock? Or is it C, actually it's kind of a mystery?
What do you think, Mark?
C is the answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are correct. Yeah, bear hibernation stands apart in many ways. Some rodents and other animals hibernate in strict schedules governed by the length of the day. Bears, however, decide for themselves when to shut down and when to recover, according to Heather Johnson, a research wildlife biologist for the U.S. Geological Survey in Anchorage, Alaska. That timing is driven by a number of cues, but they aren't sure how much plays into that. It includes like food supply, temperature, possible age of animals, all kinds of little factors. But basically, it's just up to the bears when they want to hibernate and when they want to get up.
When they want to get up and put their slippers on.
Yeah, put their slippers on and
Get on
call
with
it
the
a radio show.
Why bother to research it any further? That's just, Good job, Mark. Thank you so much for being a listener. Now, I got to put you back on hold, and Miguel will get your mailing address so we can get your trivia prize package mailed to you, okay?
All right. Happy spring, guys.
You too.
Thank you. That is Mark in the middle fork of the Flathead River.
Doesn't have an address, just...
Well, you'll find them there.
It's mailbox right outside the cave.
Yeah.
It was actually a bear that just came out of hibernation.
Yeah.
Mark the bear.
Instead of going out on your patio, you step outside and snorkel, apparently.
I guess so.
But a first-time winner. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We like that. We've got a great Lost Trail ski area prize package to give away probably in about 10 or 15 minutes
Ooh, I
here.
can't wait.
Among other things happening, the captain will be back with Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues right after this. Plumbing problems are an emotional drain. The sink, tub, toilet, or sewer gets clogged. Water is backing up and, the smell. Despicable drains demand the drain-trained technicians at Thomas Plumbing. Thomas Plumbing has the right tools and expertise to get things flowing smoothly again. No job too big or too small for the drain specialists at Thomas Plumbing. Since 1978, Western Montanans have been sinking their trust into Thomas Plumbing. 532-LEAK.
Life has chapters. Some involve car seats, snack crumbs, and yelling, "Don't touch your brother!" Others start with a diploma, a new job, and the freedom to go wherever the road leads. No matter what chapter you're in, Missoula Volkswagen has the ride to match it. From spacious SUVs for growing families, to fuel-efficient sedans perfect for your next big step. Find the Volkswagen that fits your story, 3665 North Reserve Street. Missoula Volkswagen, connecting every chapter of your life to the road ahead.
If you're a local attorney, accountant, financial advisor, insurance agent, or part of a professional services firm, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or paying for third-party leads, let's talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a new professional services group designed to help firms like yours stand out, get found, and attract the right clients. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's grow your practice with smarter, more targeted marketing.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ROAD to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ROAD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ROAD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tire-Ramas. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
All right, how's about we take a look at your weather forecast for southeast and south central Montana. In fact, all these weather forecasts for the rest of the show, you're going to see a familiar theme. That is, there's a lot of wind that's going to be happening, so be careful out there. So here's that weather forecast for southeast and south central Montana. Today, dangerous crosswinds near Livingston. Mostly sunny, patchy blowing snow, highs in the lower 50s to lower 60s. Tonight, dangerous crosswinds near Livingston again. Partly cloudy, patchy blowing snow. Lows in the mid-30s to mid-40s. Sunday, going to still have those horrible crosswinds going near Livingston. Mostly sunny, patchy blowing snow. Highs in the lower 60s to lower 70s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, patchy blowing snow. Chance of snow and rain. Lows in the 20s to 40s. Now, watch out for that wind. It's going to gust and all kinds of stuff throughout the day. Now, don't forget, you can always get lots more information about the great outdoors here in Montana on a site we like to call the go-to website. It's montanooutdoor.com.
And the Riggercast this time around is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer, back with the captain and Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing in 30 seconds. Have a tax refund and want to reinvest back into the business? Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer suggests the purchase of a new baseline equipment or dump trailer. Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer is your local baseline dealer with inventory in stock for purchase today. For more information on the new baseline equipment and dump trailer, stop by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer, 5680 Expressway, Missoula, or call 406-549-4243. Baseline Trailers. Basics done best. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Captain.
And good morning, everybody. We got 25 before 7 right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Mary Beth Kibler is on the phone this morning. Good morning, Mary Beth.
Well, good morning, Captain and crew. It is an absolutely gorgeous day over here. It seems like we've had sunshine and lollipops all winter long. It's just beautiful, 27 degrees, and, so warm you can run around out in your shirt sleeves once things the day progresses. So therefore, the ice on Hell Creek, our last ice report out of Hell Creek was on March 2nd, and it said that from the water clarity, it looks like the lake has rolled over. So we are back to walk-on conditions. About time to get those boats ready, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we're now entering that mode of where we take the date and go, what day is it officially going to be off, and are we going to be able to launch our boats out of Hell Creek? Too bad we don't have that rock out on the ice. But in the meantime, we are booking our summer season. So give us a call, 406-557-2503, or this cell number, which is 406-399-4999. We'll get you set up with some good dates.
Okay, and Mary Beth, I heard through the grapevine that you had a little conversation with Chuck at Warrior Boats yesterday.
Oh, I did. Chuck and I had the best visit. He's one of the wonderful fellows that, the first time you talk to him, you feel like you've been friends forever.
Mm-hmm. He said that he heard a lot of stories, Mary Beth. You had a lot of stories to tell him.
I did. I had to share with him how you stood behind me when I was a brand new guide 26 years ago and paid my entries into 3 tournaments and gave me the confidence that I needed to go out and do this for so long now. And I appreciate you for that, Captain.
Right. Well, I guess I lost my touch because everybody else that's worked with me since then has hated my guts.
Oh.
And they came with, they came with a lot of confidence, and I just beat it down on
Mary,
yeah, he'll do that to you.
Mary Beth, to be clear, you are talking about this captain, correct?
I am talking about this captain.
Okay.
He is my hero.
26 years
much.
changes a fella.
Yeah.
Nah, he's the same old softy right inside.
You need to walk a mile in my shoes, Mary Beth. Oh!
It's what you're saying is you only talk to him once a week.
All right,
that
I
was
think
a
it's
wonderful
time you
visit
go,
with Chuck.
Mary Beth.
Time for Mary Beth to go.
Have a great day, guys. A good weekend.
Thanks,
All right.
Mary Beth.
Mary Beth Kibler. All right, now we got Leonard from Roberts Bait and Tackle on the phone. Leonard, good morning.
Good morning, Captain. Mary Beth said some pretty nice things about you, did she?
She sure did, Leonard.
Leonard will fix
Now
that.
here's Leonard, yeah.
Yeah, Leonard can fix that.
All the nice things we need for this morning, Leonard, although I doubt you're going there.
Captain, you've always been good to me, so I can't say nothing bad. You've always treated me good. Can't complain. I've known you too many years, long before you were ever the outdoor radio show on that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, my ice board is cleaned off.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, if there is any ice, it's not safe for anything anymore. Guys are getting their boats out. They're fishing Holter. Still a lot of trout they're catching on that. And on the river part up in that area, cotton picking northerns are taking over. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the heck, where they all came from all of a sudden, but boy, they're catching them right here in Great Falls, even down on the river. On that, guys are coming out getting smelt and herring, and just killing them. No limit. That one guy said he come out here and he said he caught 76 northerns one afternoon.
Okay.
So,
where was that at?
Holy smokes!
Right here in between Ulm and Great Falls.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, the northerns are really bad in the river. I don't know what the scoop is on it, where they all came from all of a sudden.
I've always felt that northerns are aliens from another.
I think so.
Just
we had them in the Sun River. We had them in the Sun River all along. They've been in the Sun River and that, but they just seem like they're taking this area over in the river too. On that, not good for the walleye, and not good for the perch or the trout. On that,
almost like Leonard, Almost like Downrigger Dale did with the radio show a few years back.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on a second. That really hurts.
Yeah, Downrigger's a pretty good gentleman, I got to admit.
Thank you, Leonard. There we go. Finally, I get a compliment.
He took, after we lost Walleye Wayne, he took over and does a pretty darn good job.
Well, I had mighty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, the whole crew does. I've got along good with all the crew, and I thank you all for putting up with me. You know the way I am on that part, but yeah, the river fishing is about all they've been doing. They're down by Fort Benton and that. They've been down in that areas too, and picking up a few smallmouth and occasional walleye are starting to come in, but still a lot of catfish and northerns in that areas too. I don't know. Seem like them snot rockets are taking over all over on that part. And anyway, I've got lots of minnows yet in stock. Herring, smelt, salted minnows, night crawlers, and that. And any questions, 406-454-1877. And, Captain, keep up the good work, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, Leonard. Welcome back to the Montana Pat Yourself on the Back show here this morning.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like it's our final show.
I know. I was getting worried about that.
I was going to say, is something about to happen?
I haven't checked my email.
It's 6:42.
And it is time for the Lost Trail Powder Mountain Ski Report, brought to you by the Montana Club. Here are the conditions at Lost Trail Powder Mountain.
But first, some exciting giveaway stuff here, because even Lost Trail doesn't have that much more season left. And so we want to make sure you have time to enjoy these.
Look at this ski report.
Well, yeah, but, they still have a set closing date. So we want to make sure that people have an opportunity to use these. And we're going to do this next hour, too. It is a 4 lift ticket giveaway,
Holy
kids.
smoke.
More
of them now.
If you would like to win 4 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain to use this season, and we promise you, Miguel will get those in the mail. You'll have them by early this coming week. So if you would like to have those, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. If you would like to win 4 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain right now, where they have had, you want powder, we got it. They had 20 inches of snow this past week. Snow at the summit is 60 inches, snow at the lodge 49. All 5 lifts are open. That'll take you to all 69 runs on the mountain. And they are open Thursdays through Mondays, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you want to check weather and snow conditions, all that,
They got a lot of snow up there.
I thought the guy that just did the ski report said that.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that for me. Anyway, if you want us to open their website where it says they got a lot of snow up there, go to losttrail.com.
And for a complete listing of ski reports in Montana, log on to the ski report page on montanooutdoor.com. It's brought to you by the Montana Club and Lost Trail Powder Mountain, where their early bird season pass sale is going on now. Get the best prices of the season with adult passes, $500, child passes $300, and senior passes $400. They're good for the remainder of this season and all of next season. Enjoy a season of skiing, 1,800 acres, 5 lifts, 69 ski runs, and family-friendly terrain and environment. Go to losttrail.com before the early bird sale ends. Lost Trail, go for the snow.
Kokanee, they got a lot of snow up there.
I heard that.
Spectacular. Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Steve Fartell from Helena.
Steve, good morning. How are you getting along today?
Fantastic.
All right. Well, congratulations. You just won yourself 4 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain to use this season. We'll get them to you as quick as we can. Let me put you on hold, Steve, and we'll get the mailing address. We'll get the mailing address for you, okay?
Not a problem. Thank you.
Thank you. That is Steve and Helena, Lost Trail Powder Mountain fam. When we come back, we're going to try to catch up with Eddie Mint at the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. And anything else? I don't remember. There's anything else?
Hopefully he's feeling better. Sounds like he might be.
We're going to check in on him when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues right after this.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the Captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
Montana cattlemen, it's time to upgrade. Ledor Angus Ranch is selling 200 high-elevation Angus bulls. They're developed at 6,000 to 9,000 feet for real Western range conditions. They're PAP-tested, fertility-checked, and backed by a breeding guarantee. Buy where the bulls are built tough. March 6th in Ledor, Idaho. March 12th in Dillon, Montana. There's only 200 to sell. Get the catalog now at ledorangus.com. Ledor Angus Ranch, genetics that perform.
For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, and eye protection. ATVs are for riders 16 years and older. Honda recommends riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly. When the job demands hard work, you need a machine that promises reliability. You need a Honda 4Trax Foreman Rubicon. Built with real torque, real traction, and designed to make your day easier. This isn't just an ATV, it's the partner you can count on. When the job demands hard work, you need a Honda 4Trax Foreman Rubicon. Visit us in Lewistown or see what's in store for you at lewistownhonda.com.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle, dramatically new, made possible only through years of research and innovation. Living stereo through the all-new 2-in-1 stereo orthophonic high-fidelity Victrolas.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Miles City, be sure to shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
All right, thanks a lot, Director. 12 before 7, Montana Outdoor Radio Show. We got Eddie Mint, who is back in the saddle there at Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. Good morning, Eddie, and I'm glad you're starting to recover from your operation last week.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
Hey, doing good, Eddie.
So, Eddie, hopefully you're recovering.
I'm doing good.
How's everything going over there?
Really good. Just waiting for the ice to go off so we can get boats out and stuff. There's still a handful of guys venturing around on what ice is here and stuff. But no, just waiting for Mother Nature to finally get where the ice is gone and people can get boats out and get the spring fishing going.
Yeah.
So I see that the river seems to be doing a little bit better as far as the ice. I looked at one of the boat ramps. The ice is just about out of the boat ramp. I think it was Winter Harbor I was looking at yesterday. So there are some people out there fishing a little bit on the river, even though it's pretty low. They're not letting very much out of the dam right now.
No, I haven't heard a whole lot on the river. I know we've got some construction guys staying with us that have been on the weekends have been going down fishing off the bank or whatever. But other than that, that's about the only reports I've got from anything on the river. as far as the fishing goes. So, and they're catching a few fish offshore. So, I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You were gone yesterday, or last week rather, and they came up with the news, and I know you already knew about it, about the salmon tournament that they're going to be taking place the last part of July, first part of August. What's your take on that? Looks like it's gained a lot of notoriety. Well, I guess we'll find out the 15th of March when people start registering how many boats are going to be on it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a heck of a show. Awesome tournament format. I'm anticipating that it fills, maybe not the first day, but I have a feeling that we will see 150 boat field on that tournament. I'm excited for it, to fish it and, help out wherever with stuff. It's going to be a heck of a tournament. And like we've been saying, it's going to be a tournament for everybody to fish and just have a good time and maybe bring in a fish worth some big money.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things about that tournament, it's going to really, even though the Chinook salmon here in Fort Peck have started to really gain notoriety the last, say, 5 years, 10 years, especially when we broke that state record. I think it was it last year or the year before? Probably the year before. But this tournament's going to really step up the notch there as far as people knowing about the big Chinook salmon here at Fort Peck.
Yep. Yeah, I think, there's response from teams from, outside of Montana that are going to be getting into this tournament and stuff. So I think it'll be good for the salmon fishery to, gain popularity and maybe get some stuff going more for, when they see what the salmon can bring into the area and, just help thrive the salmon fishery itself. I think is going to be huge.
Eddie, what's the phone number to call to reserve rooms and the whole ball of wax there at Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop?
406-526-3597. And we're sitting full of minnows. We got another shipment of minnows in the other day. All your bait, anything that you need for spring fishing, getting your boat ready, all that kind of stuff, we can get you fixed up.
All right, Eddie, man, Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. Thanks, Eddie. Good to have you back on the radio show here this morning. Coming up, we're going to wrap up the first hour here of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, and we return after this.
Meineke's highly skilled and certified technicians always treat your car like it's their own. With over 50 years of experience, Meineke will diagnose and fix any issue with precision and care using the best state-of-the-art equipment. You can always depend on Meineke to do the job right and get you back on the road in no time. Save time and schedule an appointment now. Visit Meineke.com today. Trust your key with Meineke. Meineke, doing car care right.
It's time to save some green during Conlin's Tax Refund Savings Event. Turn that refund into something you'll love with 35% off and more store-wide. Everything is on sale, making it the perfect time to refresh your home for less. From stylish sectionals to dreamy mattresses, now is the time to buy. Plus, ask about available 60-month special financing. Don't miss your chance to save some green at Conlin's Tax Refund Savings Event, happening now. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
For all the furniture you want, shop Conlin's in Missoula.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
If you're a small to medium-sized local business in the home services space, contractors, electricians, plumbers, HVAC, roofers, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or buying third-party leads, it's time we talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a brand new Ignite in-home services group focused on helping businesses like yours grow smarter. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's make your marketing work harder and get you better leads.
You ever wonder why Verizon charges twice as much as Pure Talk for the same basic service? Think it might have something to do with the fact that Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion. That's billion with a B. Yeah, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. That's why they can offer unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Save an additional 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say the words micro. That's pound 250, micro.
It's the captain and his crew.
Invaders from Mars. Weird, fantastic beings of a superintelligence, ruling a race of synthetic humans and pitting them against mankind's dream to conquer the universe.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
All righty then. We are right back here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Downrigger Dale, we're kind of in between seasons. If anybody's been listening the last hour or so, there's not a lot of reports as far as people catching fish, but people are moving around. They're getting stuff. They're waiting, like Eddie said, waiting for the ice to come off.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up the ski season. We're giving away family packs or 4-packs of tickets. So
there's people out on boats out on Flathead Lake.
Yeah.
There's some boats on Canyon Ferry, too. We're going to hopefully get a hold of Debbie at the silos next hour and see if we can't get some information from her. But Don Wilkins is going to be on with us a little after 7 o'clock in that first segment. He's always good at reports and information, and he'll have some advice and give us some direction. And by golly, we do need it right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show on this first Saturday of March. Yes, sir. Get your license. You got to get that before you can register for that salmon tournament. Got to have that. So we'll come back with more right after this.
Smart shoppers rely on Montana's best liquor stores. Get Bacardi Gold or Superior Light Rum, 1.75 liters, 80 proof for $30.30. Or Crown Royal Canadian Whiskey, 1 liter, 80 proof for $37.30. At Lucky Lil's or Magic Diamond Liquor Stores in Missoula. Find a location near you at montanasbestliquorstores.com. Bacardi, bottled by Bacardi Limited, Puerto Rico. Crown Royal Canadian Whiskey, bottled by Diageo Gimli, Manitoba, Canada.
This is the captain. I want to invite you to join us every Friday morning from our local fishing program, Catching the Big Ones, live on the banks of brooks at Paradise Falls. We'll help you get ready for a weekend of fishing with area reports and advice and try to make you a winner with our weekly trivia. Catching the Big Ones every Friday morning, 8 to 9, live from Paradise Falls on News Talk, KGVO AM 1290 and FM 98.3.
This is News Talk KGVO, Missoula, AM 1290 and K25 2FP 98.3 FM, a Town Square media station.
The
attacks continue. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. U.S. and Israeli forces launching more missiles as the conflict with Iran continues in Tel Aviv. Fox's Nate Foy.
Israel overnight leading the charge with new strikes. The IDF said that it launched that new wave of broad-scale strikes in Tehran with 80 Israeli fighter jets coordinating in the attack as the U.S. and Israel continue degrading Iran's offensive and defensive capabilities. However, that capability still exists, and the regime can still attack. Overnight, Iranian drones struck near the Dubai airport. Earlier in the night, an Iranian drone struck an oil facility in southern Iraq. Despite that, Iran's president, Masoud Pezeshkian, said, "I should apologize to the neighboring countries that were attacked by Iran on my own behalf. From now on, they should not attack neighboring countries or fire missiles at them unless we are attacked from those countries."
And the Iranian president blaming strikes on its Gulf neighbors on military miscommunication after the death of the country's supreme leader, and said the conflict should eventually be resolved through diplomacy. At least 8 people now confirmed dead. This after tornadoes ripped through parts of the plains and the Midwest. The latest from Fox Weather's Ari Sarsalari.
1 death in Cass County, 3 dead in Union City. Parts of Union City got absolutely leveled. I've seen some unbelievable pictures and video, not only of this tornado, but of some of the damage. And then we had more action farther down toward the south. A couple of supercells that produced several reports of tornadoes down in parts of central, northeastern Oklahoma, around the Tulsa area. This one was actually the same supercell that ended up producing a tornado on the north side of Tulsa.
And officials are warning those facing severe weather to find a shelter and watch for alerts from emergency services. America is listening to Fox News.
Fox News Books has boasted a host of bestsellers. Now, Fox News Books enters the world of podcasting. This season, the Fox News Books podcast presents The Miracles Among Us. For its first season, Fox News Books will present this special podcast brought to you by the author, Fox News senior medical analyst, Dr. Mark Siegel. The Miracles Among Us on the Fox News Books podcast. Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you download podcasts.
Hello, everyone. This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
Neil McDonough portrays Jesus. Stacey Keach, Sean Astin, Michael York, and Kristen Bell provide the voices for some of Jesus' notable followers. A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told, The Life of Jesus.
Make sure to spread the word.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.
A Pakistani man now convicted of trying to hire hitmen to kill a presidential candidate.
It took 2 hours for a jury in Brooklyn, New York, to convict Asif Merchant on terrorism and murder for hire charges. He admitted in court that he sought to put the plot in motion during the 2024 presidential campaign. Merchant told the court he was carrying out instructions from a contact in Iran's Revolutionary Guard. He claimed the handler never specified a target, but named then-candidate Donald Trump, then President Joe Biden, and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, who was also a Republican presidential candidate. Merchant, who worked in Pakistani banking before going into other businesses, claimed he had to do his handler's bidding to protect loved ones in Iran. The Iranian government has denied trying to kill U.S. officials. In New York City, Lisa Lacera, Fox News.
And Attorney General Pam Bondi writing in a statement, the Department of Justice will remain ever vigilant to protect Americans, prosecute terrorists, and halt acts of terrorism before they happen. President Trump is urging Congress to produce laws about payments to college athletes.
Top college athletic directors, the president of the NCAA, as well as members of Congress, were at a roundtable hosted by the president to address what he called a threat to the integrity of college sports.
People are being signed, 17-year-old quarterbacks, for $12 million, $13 million, $14 million. We have a 7-year freshman.
He says Congress needs to come up with laws that will deal with name, image, and likeness payouts and let college athletic programs set common sense rules about eligibility transfers as well. A new commission to come up with ideas to address the issues is being formed, to be led by New York Yankees President Randy Levine and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. In Washington, Jill Nato, Fox News.
And I'm Paul Stevens. This is Fox News.
Don't settle for less. Keep it Kubota. At Big Sky Kubota, there's a Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. Big Sky Kubota's huge inventory includes Kubota tractors, Commander Series zero-turn mowers, utility vehicles, track loaders, excavators, and skid steers. Special finance offers. See dealer for details. Work with the local Kubota guys, John and Ben at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. And see lots of Kubota product at the Missoula Home and Garden Show, March 21st and 22nd, sponsored by Big Sky Kubota.
Looking to connect your brand with Montana sports fans? Join us on KGRZ, KGVO, and all 9 Town Square Media Missoula stations with our exclusive sports updates packages. As a sponsor, your business will present the daily sports updates on the hour across all 9 stations and be featured as a premier partner on the 3-time award-winning show, The Daily Drive with Ace Sour Wine. Packages include season tickets to Grizz football and men's and lady Grizz basketball, plus other VIP benefits. Call or text Scott Richmond at 406-830-5937.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, what do you say we take a look at your weather forecast for central Montana? It looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. We're going to have some patchy blowing snow. Highs are going to be 55 to 65. Now, west winds are going to be 20 to 30 miles an hour, but they are going to gust up to about 50 miles an hour. Now, tonight, they're going to be partly cloudy. We're going to have some blowing snow through the night and even kind of a possible dust storm, too, after midnight. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. Lows are going to be 40 to 45. West winds are going to be 20 to 30 miles an hour. Again, those will be gusting up to 50 miles an hour and maybe even over 60 miles an hour after midnight. Now, Sunday, mostly cloudy, patchy blowing snow and blowing dust with rain likely through the day. Snow in the afternoon and evenings. Highs are going to be 55 to 65. West winds 30 to 45 miles an hour. Those gusts are going to be up to 60 miles an hour or higher. In the afternoon, the winds might decrease a bit in the evening. We'll just have to kind of see as we go. Now, remember, gang, you can watch the latest Montana Outdoor podcast right there on our website. That's featuring auto dealer, entrepreneur, and rancher Carl Tyler. I talked to Carl about his humble beginnings and the rise to become one of the most successful car dealers in the country. Now, when you listen, you'll find out that Carl had a hard time getting over a major phobia that almost stopped his career before it started.
Mr. Heck, my speech professor at the University of Idaho, he said, in my 27 years here at the university, you're the only person I ever gave an F to. I'm thinking to myself, here I am trying to make a living talking to people. My point to that is, if you're motivated enough, you can do absolutely anything you want to do. And I'm telling you what, when I started talking to people and having to sell cars, it was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. I had to keep a towel in my desk drawer because when I'd ask people for money, my hands would start sweating as they get the paper so wet you couldn't read the writing on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty incredible. Spends his whole life talking to folks nowadays. But anyway, Carl's journey is a great success and one that I think you're really going to enjoy listening to on this podcast. You can find it right there on what we like to call the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
The Rigger Cast brought to you by Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with the captain and fishing guide, Don Wilkins, in 1 minute.
When you walk into a room, the walls should tell a story. At Superior Hardwoods, we specialize in wall wall paneling that brings warmth, texture, and authenticity to any space. And it's all crafted right here in Montana. We stock a wide variety of styles, from reclaimed barnwood and weathered boards with real history to new precision milled paneling made by American craftsmen in our own shop. Every piece we produce supports local jobs and keeps American manufacturing strong. This isn't about design, it's about reclaiming America, rescuing old wood, honoring its past, and giving it new life in homes, cabins, and businesses across the country. When you choose our wall paneling, you're choosing quality, character, and craftsmanship that lasts. If whether you're building new or remodeling, let us guide you through the woods. Visit us in Missoula or learn more at superior-hardwoods.com. Superior Hardwoods, reclaiming America one wall at a time.
In Glasgow, be sure to shop D&G Sports and Western. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Captain?
Thank you, Director. Good morning. I'm here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show Fort Peck headquarters in the command center. We do have the Director, Deadeye Denny, who is taking the ship, and we're going, I think, in the right direction.
I don't know. Seems
Miguel
to be going
Lee
sideways.
is on the phone. Kokanee Quinn's getting that oven warmed up, and, of course, we have Downrigger Dale. And, Rigger, you know, Carl was saying that his hands were so sweating and so wet when he would ask for money. I get that effect when I actually am writing checks out.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're totally the other way.
It's kind of like a yin-yang thing.
Yeah. In fact, when he opens his wallet, these moths just fly out everywhere. It's kind of interesting.
So we got Don Wilkins, who has been nice enough to, we're actually lucky to get him because I think he's probably taking the day off getting stuff prepared. Don Wilkins, good morning.
How you doing today?
Pretty good, Don. I got a quick question on this salmon tournament for you. You're a guide. You're a very popular guide. You love to salmon fish. I'm assuming that a lot of the dates that you have are probably already booked up for the summer for salmon fishing. What's your take on this tournament? Is it, I mean, in your perspective, as a guide's perspective, you know, you do a good job catching salmon, but this is going to bring a whole new ball of wax to this salmon fishery when it comes to the number of boats that will be out there with you, along with the other outfitters and guys like myself who like to go out fishing all the time. So what do you think about that?
You know, there's going to be a lot of probably new people, you know, that haven't fished for them a lot, that have been maybe wanting to get a reason to get out and get into it. And I think that's a good thing. I think the way it's structured, where it's one big fish, doesn't really give, you know, anybody an unfair advantage, you know, over the next one. I think it's a good thing, you know. The salmon fishery out here on Fort Peck is, you know, it's a lot of fun, and I don't really know that it's, you know, that a lot of people really know about it that much. It's definitely going to be busier out there for that weekend. I have some guys I'm fishing with, and I don't know that we're going to be in the tournament or not, but it'll be interesting to see what the weights are and just get an idea of what's out there for fish. But I think it's going to be a good thing, you know. Like I said, the way it's set up, one big fish takes the money home, so you don't have to. I mean, anybody can go out there and get that one big bite and win themselves some money. So
hey, Don,
I like the way
it's downrigger. I'm going to be helping the captain win that tournament. So, you know, I think it's going to be pretty much a laydown for us. You know, you've seen how I fish. I'm pretty incredible fisherman. You know, so.
Well, from what I've seen out there, you'll have to catch fish, drive the boat, and net it yourself. Will probably have his head on his pillow taking a nap at the boat.
Well, now that's true. We have to keep Captain awake, which isn't easy. But I think this will be one time where the captain won't intentionally try to knock fish off my line because, you know, I mean, we're on the same team. So hopefully that'll be a new thing
Maybe
for us.
It'll be fun for you this time.
There's no knockoff in team, Downriver.
That's right. No knockoff in team.
So Don, it's in between season for you right now. You had a very good salmon or ice fishing season, considering the ice was sketchy throughout the winter. But now you're turning your sights to open water. And what do you do to get prepared for open water? I mean, once you get that boat in the water, you're pretty much nonstop every day taking people out.
Yeah, so I've started getting a lot of things ready here the past week or so when I've had days. And, it's funny you mentioned the salmon thing because I'm actually sitting here in the garage with a couple of my popper rods we use for salmon, getting ready to put some new leaders and things on them. But, you really take advantage of this time between now and open water just to go over all the last few things and make sure that when you do get out there, you're ready to go the first day you're out. And there's always a few things that pop up, but at least as far as your gear and your tackle is concerned, you can be prepared and just be ready to get out there and have some fun when the ice goes off, which the way the weather's shaping up, I don't think it's going to take that long. I think March 28th was the first day we had the boat in the water last year, and I can't really foresee it being any later than that this year. So we're probably not too far away from getting out there and having some fun in the boat.
Hey, Don, I had one more quick question. As a guide, you're always prepared, but what do you think is the most common thing that most people forget when the season starts?
Boy, I guess you go through everything and you don't really think. I guess from my end, a lot of the times it's just going through some of my tackle and making sure that a lot of the things that I used and that worked well for me at the beginning of the season last year that I have plenty of. And I always do seem to have a few jigs or some plastics that slip through the cracks that I don't remember. So a lot of times what I've been doing is I take some pictures in the spring of things that have worked well, and then I can go back when I'm looking to order things and see, this worked well and this worked well. So I make sure and I have plenty of those things. That's probably one of the biggest things is just those little tackle items.
All right, Don, we appreciate the information. How do they get a hold of you if they want to go on the water here and, for lake trout or just about any species in the lake?
Yeah, sure. You can get on Fort Peck Fishing with Trevor's Guide Service page, Vern Gagnon with Real Therapy, Get the Net Outfitters, Big Sky Charters, or just call up to the Lake Ridge and we'll see what we can do for getting some days to get you all out.
All right, buddy. Hey, thanks for the information. We appreciate it. Have yourself a good weekend.
Yep, you all as
now,
well. Thanks.
It's time to get the old oven going, isn't it?
I guess so. We got to do a little cooking with Kokanee from the kitchens of MontanaOutdoor.com.
What you got cooking? I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight, and a little bit of chicken fried.
Today it is the new school, old school salmon loaf. It's way better than your grandma's, I promise you. Yeah, and you can find it, of course, at MontanaOutdoor.com. Deliciousness. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Butter a 5x9-inch loaf pan, and then mix all of this up in a large bowl. Your 16 to 20 ounces of salmon. Of course, you're going to want to have the bones and skin removed and chop that up finely. Also, a 1/3 cup of smoked salmon, finely shredded. Then you're going to need some shallots, some saltines, Parmesan cheese, a little lemon zest, 3 eggs, some cream, some melted butter, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of Frank's hot sauce or another vinegar-based hot sauce that you like, plus a little fresh dill or parsley for serving, and a little bit of extra lemon for that as well. And you're going to want some tartar sauce, of course. So mix that all up in a bowl. Break up any big salmon pieces, and then when the mixture is well combined, spread it into that buttered pan, sprinkle it with some cracker crumbs and Parmesan, bake for 30 minutes until firm. That's where Grandma went wrong. And serve immediately with the fresh herbs, lemon slices, and tartar sauce. I promise you it's delicious. I know there aren't a lot of loaf people out there, but if you are, you'll love it. And you'll find the recipe at MontanaOutdoor.com.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Hey, straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show on a first-time winter Saturday, we have Downrigger Dale Trivia. What is our 7 a.m. hour topic, Downrigger?
Well, the topic, or hint, shall we say, is a fine quote from our friend Biff. Says, hello, McFly.
We'll see if we can make you a winner right after this.
Oh, McFly!
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
It's Spring Mac Days, and the fish are biting. Join the fun on Flathead Lake. Enter Spring Mac Days and fish every day March 12th through May 9th. Anglers are helping to restore a balance in Flathead Lake by reducing non-native lake trout and helping to increase native bull trout and West Slope cutthroat trout. Every angler is eligible to win cash and prizes. Plus, there are tagged fish with values from $100 to $10,000, and anglers can earn bonus dollar amounts as their totals go up. There's no entry fee, and entries are taken until the last day of the event. Go to MacDays.com. Mac Days is sponsored by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribes.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Looking for the captain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Log on to MontanaOutdoor.com. Here's more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Yeah, it is. And 7:23, thank you for listening. It's trivia time with Downrigger Dale on a first-time winner Saturday. And that first-time winner gets a Diorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure from Linda at Far Country Press in Helena. The book, The Life and Times of Jim Bridger and His Adventures Across Untamed Wilderness. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap, black with tan mesh. From Valor Coffee, which we enjoy every Saturday morning right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make a fabulous pot of Valor Coffee for you.
Delicious.
From Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point canvas tote bag. And the number to call, if you know the answer to Downriggers Trivia, 406-721-1290. Again, it's a first-time winner Saturday. If you've not been a prize winner of any kind, you are eligible to play and win with that guy right over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, today we're talking about bears waking up from hibernation. And one of the things they found is that what is waking them up and allowing them to come to may be the key to curing some incredible diseases that people suffer from. One is a movie star who's helping to fund this research. What movie star is it? Is it A, Kim Kardashian, B, Lady Gaga, or C, Michael J. Fox? Question again is, what famous star is funding research to find out if bears can help cure some diseases? Is it A, Kim Kardashian, B, Lady Gaga, or C, Michael J. Fox?
All right, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 if you have not been a prize winner before, first time winner Saturday. While we wait for that winner, let's get on up to the fish camp and check in with Chancey in Kalispell.
Good morning, Montana. Chancellor here at the fish camp up in Kalispell. I'll give you that weekly fishing report. Well, most of our ice is all pretty well gone up here. Still a few lakes might have a little bit of ice, but I definitely wouldn't go out on it. We're ready for open water now. Some lakes you can try open water. Echo did open up. Guys were out there last weekend. They actually got into some smallmouth. The pike might be showing up in the bays. That'd be a good one to try. The Flathead River sloughs, they've all opened up. Their river's pretty low, so it's kind of tough to get in them. I know Church has a closure for no flotation until about mid-April, I think. But Fenton and Half Moon, that kind of stuff, you definitely could try. You might be able to get some bass, maybe some pike. The Bain River itself down that lower end, be sure to check the regulations. But a lot of times you can pick up lake trout and pike down on that lower end of the river there. The lake's fishing pretty good. A lot of guys still going out fishing the Delta, deadbait fishing, getting some nice lake trout, a few nice big pike. They've been trolling there from West Shore State Park all the way down around Shelter Island. You can jig down there too. I'd probably try that 120 to 150. That can be pretty productive. Heard some other guys down on the south end fishing around the Narrows, Bull Island, Rocky Point, that kind of stuff. Guys are jigging, doing pretty good. And I wouldn't be afraid to go swing into East Bay. The lake's still up a little bit. Those perch could be moving in with that warmer temps we had. So that definitely could be a possibility. I haven't heard anything yet, but I wouldn't be afraid to try that. They have been picking up a few pike in there also. So that'd be a good one to try. Heading out west of town, Smith's pretty well done. The shores are gone. McGregor's wide open. Some of the guys been out there picking up lake trout in that 60 foot of water, a few rainbows. We were on island a week and a half ago or so. There was about 10 inches of ice, but I wouldn't push that one. Those shorelines will probably start going. There was a few guys still kind of hitting Bitterroot, Ashley, but it was getting pretty iffy on those for the ice, so they're not quite open yet. The Thompson's middle was starting to open up a little bit. I haven't heard much on lower or upper, but lower never did have that much ice on it, so I'm sure it'll open up pretty quick. You can fish the rivers, the Mainston and Flathead up higher up here by Evergreen. Some guys been floating, fishing that. It's been pretty decent for some nice cutthroats, a few rainbows, throwing spinners and spoons. Just be sure to check your regulations on all that on the river there. Thompson River, it's been fishing pretty good. I know some guys are fishing the lower end. Maybe about halfway down there past Bend. Have been fishing pretty good for some browns. So quite a bit of fishing going on. We're starting to open up. I'll keep you updated on what's opening up as we get going here. So good luck fishing out there and be safe.
All righty, you got it, Chancey. Thank you. Our contestant on the line on Downrigger Dale Trivia, Bob Valenzuela in Shepherd. How are you this morning, Bob?
Good.
All right, you might want to turn that radio down when Downrigger asks you the question here. Downrigger?
Hey, Bob, what star is funding research with bears? Is it A, Kim Kardashian, B, Lady Gaga, or C, Michael J. Fox?
What do you say there, Bob?
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. They're studying Parkinson's. Bears have a hormone or a protein in their head that gathers when they're hibernating called tau proteins.
And what proteins?
Tau, T-A-U.
Oh,
yeah,
and like the Greek letter. Okay.
And they build up in their brain, which is the same thing that builds up in someone that has Parkinson's, except it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Right.
But when the bear wakes up in the springtime, those just magically go away.
Crazy.
So they're researching to find out what makes that go away. Because if they figure that out, they might be able to make a drug or whatever, and it would completely cure Parkinson's as well as Alzheimer's too.
Isn't that
Same
something?
protein. So kind of exciting, and it's being funded by the Michael J. Fox Foundation.
Excellent.
So there you go.
That's so interesting.
Thank you, Chief Medical Correspondent for the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Downrigger Dale.
No problem. Now
way to
just
go, Bob.
turn your head and cough.
Oh, no.
With that, I'm going to let Bob go. Thank you, Bob. We'll get your prize package mailed out to you, okay?
Thank you.
We'll be back with the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, right after this. Hey, we have a hunch you'll enjoy the brunch at Paradise Falls. The Sunday brunch at Paradise Falls features a buffet bonanza of traditional breakfast favorites, along with a rotating entree. Only $19.95 for adults and $9.95 for kids 12 and under. The Paradise Falls Sunday brunch runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Regular breakfast menu also available 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sundays mean a whole bunch of brunch at Paradise Falls. 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
At River City Grill, established in 1997 in Bonner, from breakfast to burgers, dinner to dessert, our staff hopes to make every meal a hit. Come hungry, leave happy. Pair your meal with a cold beer, glass of wine, or our homemade pie. The grill brings local history and satisfies your tummy in a Bonner way. That's River City Grill, just off Highway 200 in Bonner. Best family restaurants in the West.
It's time to save some green during Conlin's Tax Refund Savings Event. Turn that refund into something you'll love with 35% off and more store-wide. Everything is on sale, making it the perfect time to refresh your home for less. From stylish sectionals to dreamy mattresses, now is the time to buy. Plus, ask about available 60-month special financing. Don't miss your chance to save some green at Conlin's Tax Refund Savings Event, happening now. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
For all the furniture you want, shop Conlin's in Missoula.
Don't settle for less. Keep it Kubota. At Big Sky Kubota, there's a Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. Big Sky Kubota's huge inventory includes Kubota tractors, Commander Series zero-turn mowers, utility vehicles, track loaders, excavators, and skid steers. Special finance offers. See dealer for details. Work with the local Kubota guys, John and Ben at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. And see lots of Kubota product at the Missoula Home and Garden Show, March 21st and 22nd, sponsored by Big Sky Kubota.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ROAD to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ROAD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ROAD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tire-Ramas. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, what do you say we take a look at your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide on this windy Saturday? Forecast looks like this: mostly cloudy with areas of rain and snow, highs in the mid-40s to lower 50s. Tonight, mostly cloudy and a chance of rain, lows in the 30s to lower 40s. Sunday, gonna have some gusts up to 60 miles an hour on west of the Continental Divide. Mostly cloudy with rain likely as well, highs in the upper 40s to mid-50s. Now, don't forget, you can always get updated on weather, all kinds of events and things happening in Montana's great outdoors on the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
Yes, indeedy. And the Rigger Cast this time around, a presentation of Vibrant Hearing. And we're back with the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, in 30 seconds.
You would do anything to prevent dementia, but are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
In Helena, Shop Capital Sports, they are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Captain.
All right, good morning, everybody. 25 before 8 here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Brett French, who is the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, is on the phone with us this morning. Good morning, Mr. French.
Good morning, Captain.
Mr. French, we had an avalanche take place a couple of weeks ago in Idaho, and it was not very good.
No.
And it was really not very good. Explain to us, that's the focus on your article this week.
Yeah, Captain, the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center investigated it, and they do that to provide details to the public, to help encourage people to take precautions and understand what conditions can be so bad. And this took place in the Centennial Mountains, which is just over the border in Idaho from West Yellowstone. So you see a lot of Montana riders going in that area. But this was a Minnesota crew of 4 people, and they were in Carrot Basin. And a few weeks before, they had gotten 31 inches of snow in that area. So the avalanche danger was rated considerable at that time, 1 to 3 inches just a few days before they were out riding. And they had everything you typically need, those transceivers. They had 2 of the riders had airbags. They had radios, but one guy's radio wasn't working. And the father rode up the hill, got stuck, was partially buried. His son went up to help him. They got hit by another avalanche. And both of them had airbags, but apparently because the slide didn't have very far to travel, and piled up in the bottom of a gully. The airbags didn't have enough time to bring them close enough to the surface. And so even though they were doing the hunt, they found the father, and they couldn't turn off his transceiver, which made it harder to find the other victim. And they did not have avalanche probes, so they were kind of searching blindly in that time. Even though they got the father out safely, the son died in the incident. He was only 21 years old. Unfortunately, they tried CPR. When they did finally get him out, it seemed like they had been pretty fast. And it just shows how nerve-wracking those situations are, too, trying to find people in those kinds of conditions. So just some take-homes for people to be cautious when they're out there riding, no more than one person on a slope at a time, stay out of the avalanche path. Maybe if the other radio had been working, the rider wouldn't have went up the hill, possibly triggering the fatal avalanche. So we don't know, but it's just always a sad situation. And luckily, Montana has escaped so far this year. No fatalities, but plenty around the nation, and especially that tragic one over in California where 9 people were caught and killed.
So you did a great job of writing that article and kind of reliving it for that terrible tragedy for everybody. But what was the reason that the airbag did not deploy?
No, they deployed apparently, but the distance they were carried was either not far enough, or because of the way the avalanche piled up at the base of the gully. Really deep, and so it just they didn't have enough time to really get transported to the top of the snow column. So it's hard to say for sure, but that was the best explanation they could come up with. They just didn't have time to get up. And the airbag is supposed to keep you close to the top, but doesn't necessarily keep you above the snowpack. So, yeah.
So going forward, is avalanche, or does it just the conditions? I'm just thinking like in the spring, is avalanche danger more prevalent than it is, say, for example, in the winter?
Yeah, it's all based on the snowpack, Captain. And, you can have those some sunny days, and then you have wet slides. And you can imagine how terrible those would be. So if you get more snow, that's always a factor. We tend to get a lot of snow in late March and April. So that can be a really deadly time. And, you have nice days and people want to be out playing. That's often a time they do get caught in avalanches. And the snowpack will set up, when you get some of those cold nights and it firms up. But when you have those warm days too, you can get those layers, and then in new snowfall, you'll get that on top of that icy layer, and then it won't adhere. So, a lot to it, but it's always tragic when these things happen.
Sounds like it. Well, Mr. French, thanks for the article. We appreciate that, and we will chat with you next Saturday morning.
All right, thanks.
We got Matt from Fish On Charters on the phone. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, everybody. Fish On with Matt, and another windy week up here in the Flathead area. Not to repeat Chancey, but report guys that are ice fishing, put your buckets and ice shacks away. It's not safe. We lost someone over in the Libby, Troy area last weekend.
Oh no.
But don't fish by yourself. He was in his 60s and went fishing and didn't come home, and when they did find him, he fell through. Put your ice gear away and just mark it up as one of those seasons where we'll look for next year to have a little better ice. But Flathead got some news on that. They are putting the docks in. I was down at the lake yesterday in Summers, so we do have a dock in Summers. I was talking to Fishing Game the day before, and by Monday, because Mac Days is coming up next week.
Yeah.
So they're getting all the docks in at West Shore, Yellow Bay, Big Arm, Summers. So guys that want to get out there and do a little pre-fishing, so at least we'll have our docks in. But I'm looking at wind today, tomorrow, even into possibly Tuesday, 40 to 50 mile an hour wind. So I think we'll keep the boat in the garage for another couple days.
Well, actually,
40,
Matt,
50 mile an hour winds.
It's downrigger. They may have gusts up over 60 miles an hour. So it's going to get western out there.
Crazy.
Get a little western, but And in the next couple of weeks, I'll have some more great news. We got 2 new guides going to be working for us now, so I think we're up to five captains going to be working for us this year. So we're going to have a full crew.
Awesome.
I will have some more news. I will tell you this: we will be on Fort Peck this year.
Boy!
Hey.
And we will be fishing that big salmon tournament also.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
But we appreciate everyone's $400.
Over here, Matt.
Captain,
Matt, there's
I'm
not
just telling
room
you.
for you at Fort Peck.
Well, it won't be me. It'll be my partner Cameron. But I appreciate everyone's $400 donations for the cause. So save your money, put it in the pot, and we'll accept it on Sunday.
That sounds like a challenge, Captain.
That does, yeah.
It does.
This lake is 134 miles long, but it ain't big enough for you and I, Matt.
All right, Captain. Everyone be safe out there, whether you're snowmobiling, fishing. Just watch the weather. Be safe out there. We'll talk to everyone next week. And if you want to get on the lake, like I said, the docks are coming in by Monday. Give us a call at 844-FISH, and we'll talk to everybody next week. Be safe. God bless.
All right. Matt, from Fish On Charters, it is 7:44.
Montana Club on. We got to give away a gift card to the Montana Club. helping us celebrate 28 years of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. And so if you would like to win a Montana Club gift card, remember it is a first-time winner Saturday. So if you have not been a winner in the past, you got a shot at it today for a chance to win that $28 Montana Club gift card. Use it at any of their locations for lunch or dinner. 2 locations in Missoula, also Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Kalispell. And the number to call, 406-721-1290. That's 406-721-1290. Back with our winner right after this.
Take it from me, the captain, and stop by the Montana Club for lunch and try their prime rib dip or sirloin blue cheese salad or a mouth-watering pulled pork sandwich. And after a day in the outdoors, relax with a cocktail from their full beverage bar or cold seasonal microbrew. For dinner, enjoy one of their Cattle Company Angus beefsteaks, or maybe you have a craving for a seafood salad or one of their famous seafood entrees. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they are always happy to see you and proud to serve you at the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings.
They hung up.
But it wasn't an avalanche.
We had a winner on the line. We're on the air, guys. We had a winner on the line, and now we don't.
Now you do.
Okay, now
here we go.
All righty. Morning.
Somebody gonna get some dinner or lunch.
Yeah. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
David in Florence.
There you go,
All right,
David.
David. Well done, my friend. You're not too far from a Montana Club at all, are you?
There's 2 to choose from.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Let me put you on hold, and we will get your mailing address. Miguel will get that $28 Montana Club gift card mailed to you, okay?
Great.
Thank you much, guys.
Thank you. That is David in Florence. All right, when we come back with the captain, we have yet another giveaway to do. We are not done yet.
Really? Heck yeah. What the heck, man?
Why would I lie? 4 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain. We did it last hour.
Another 4?
Yeah, we did it last.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, well, we want to make sure the winner has at least a fair amount of time to use it during the 26th season.
Do you know there's a lot of snow up there?
Oh,
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Where's my report? I'll repeat that to you.
A lot of snow.
That and more when we continue right after this.
Every drive tells a story. Coffee runs before practice, weekend getaways, long days on the road. At Tiorama, we're proud to keep those stories rolling. We're not a big chain. We're your neighbors. Local experts who know your roads, your weather, and your car, so you can keep doing what matters most to you. Tiorama, your hometown tire store and vehicle experts, with more than 40 locations across the Northwest. Visit Tiorama.com.
Tiorama, we'll get you there.
Montana cattlemen, it's time to upgrade. Ledor Angus Ranch is selling 200 high-elevation Angus bulls. They're developed at 6,000 to 9,000 feet for real Western range conditions. They're PAP-tested, fertility-checked, and backed by a breeding guarantee. Buy where the bulls are built tough. March 6th in Ledor, Idaho. March 12th in Dillon, Montana. There's only 200 to sell. Get the catalog now at ledorangus.com. Ledor Angus Ranch, genetics that perform.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters. Winter in Montana can be a lot of fun when you have the right equipment, whether you're ice fishing or coyote hunting. When you shop your Montana Outdoor Approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice. In Butte, shop Three Bears Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor Approved for harsh Montana winters.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
America's most talked about program, brought to you by the Wishy Washy Washing Machine Company of Walla Walla, Washington.
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, in Butte, be sure to shop 3 Bears, Alaska. They are Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing, Captain.
Well, this program is going nothing but downhill, and in honor of that, let's give away some Lost Trail Powder Mountain tickets.
Oh, we'd love to. Thank you, Captain. Yeah, Lost Trail Powder Mountain, having a great ski season. Got, like all good things, in the ski world, it will be winding down in the near future. So we would like to give away 4 more lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain that you can use this season. They're open Thursdays through Mondays. Phenomenal amount of snow.
Just had 20 inches.
Yeah, 20 inches this week. And I think they had close to that last week, too. But, yeah, they've got just phenomenal conditions at Lost Trail. If you would like to win 4, the guy said 4 lift tickets. How about that? Give us a call right now, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. And we'll try to make you a winner. That is open to everybody. And while we wait for that winner, hey, Kokanee Quinn, I hear you heard from Garrett Osler, West Yellowstone.
Yes, we sure did. And he caught a bunch of trout yesterday for his birthday. He says the ice is good there at Hebgen. 14 to 19 inches, plenty of trout being caught, so it's safe on Hebgen. And today in West Yellowstone, they have 2 big events, the Octane Snowmobile Expo and Vintage Races and Show. And then their Kids in Snow out on Hebgen. They're going to do the Kids in Snow Camp. Right. Dozen youth joining them. So a big day there in West Yellowstone.
Sounds like if you need an ice fishing fix just head to West Yellowstone.
That's the place
Still
to be.
Got it.
We say good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Greg, and I'm up at Ronan.
Hey, Greg. How's things in Ronan today, Greg?
Well, I put away all my ice fishing stuff, and now I'm going to try one last ski trip.
You got it. Go. Oh, these have found a great home. 4 of them. You can use 4 lift tickets, right, Greg?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Got a couple grandsons to go with me.
Awesome.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Hey, let me put you on hold. Miguel will get your mailing address, and we'll get those mailed out to you, so you'll have them. They're open Thursdays through Mondays, so I'll bet you anything you'll have them Tuesday or Wednesday. But let me have you be on hold, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That is Greg and Ronan. Well, those found a good home.
Going to take the grandkids skiing. That'll be a good time.
I hope the captain's not mad at me that I'm not going to give it back to him until after the break. But wanted to put in a little plug for the Five Valleys chapter of Pheasants Forever Banquet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've resumed our local Friday fishing show at a restaurant, Paradise Falls. And we had a guest on, Otis Mitchell, representing Pheasants Forever. He was great.
Yeah.
He was a good guy. Anyway, that banquet is a week from today, Saturday, March 14th. And all the proceeds stay in Montana for local habitat projects and youth programs. Great dinner, live and silent auctions. The doors will open up for crowing hour at 4:30 at Missoula's Hilton Garden Inn.
I enjoy crowing.
I know you do. That's next Saturday, the 14th. If you want tickets, just go to montanapf.org. P as in pheasants, montanapf.org, and click on events.
Looking for the perfect place to stay, play, and dine? Discover it all at the Hilton Garden Inn. Host your next event with over 22,000 square feet of meeting space. Craving something incredible, Blue Canyon Kitchen and Tavern has a brand new menu featuring smash burgers and brick oven pizza with locally sourced ingredients. Need a private dining room? They got you covered. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And don't miss the action at Silver Creek Casino, open daily at 11 a.m. to midnight. Hilton Garden Inn, where Montana meets hospitality.
Who's your daddy?
Daddy? No, who's your mama? Mom's Rentals, Missoula and Hamilton, your locally owned and operated rental and service center. We work on all makes and models. Wacker, Noyce, and Dealer. Your money stays in the local economy. Give Mom a list. Rammers, post pounders, excavators, skid steer, forklifts, and anything else you can imagine. Remember, who's your mama? Mom's Rentals, 327-1104. That is 327-1104, or see her on the web, www.momsrentals.com.
If you're a local attorney, accountant, financial advisor, insurance agent, or part of a professional services firm, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or paying for third-party leads, let's talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a new professional services group designed to help firms like yours stand out, get found, and attract the right clients. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's grow your practice with smarter, more targeted marketing.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
We'll admit, we've already thrown in the towel on the New Year's resolution.
But one healthy new habit we're sticking with is Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to help protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now at your local GNC.
Good morning, everybody. This is the Captain. Before we wrap up the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, I want to invite you to join us every Friday morning from our local fishing program, Catching the Big Ones, live on the banks of brooks at Paradise Falls. We'll help you get ready for a weekend of fishing with area reports and advice and try to make you a winner with our weekly trivia. Catching the Big Ones every Friday morning, 8 to 9, live from Paradise Falls on News Talk, KGVO AM 1290 and FM 98.3.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Well, it's a little tough to talk with my lower lip, you know, when you pout.
Mm-hmm. Why are you pouting,
you know,
Captain?
like,
That's on
well,
me.
I'm pouting because the director never gave it back to me.
Well,
the last break.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like
you have it
who
now.
was the right hand? Who was the right hand guy for Tony on The Sopranos? What was his name?
I don't know. I never watched that show.
Oh well.
But I
nobody else does either.
Woke up this morning.
I think, Captain, the interview is now saying the servant is the master.
Yes. If I may, Captain,
You may not. I'm the master.
I would like to thank Carl Tyler for doing that podcast with me and sharing his amazing story. And I think for any of you that are thinking about wanting to get into business or whatever, you should listen to that. It's very inspiring, and he's got some great advice for you. And if you want to see his bull sale coming up on the 12th, cattleusa.com, and you can watch that sale. If you want, you can bid on cattle. It might be expensive, but give it a try.
All right. Thank you, Downrigger Dale. And thank you, Director.
Thank
you, Miguel. And thank you, Kokanee Quinn.
Thank you, Captain.
I have nothing else to say today.
Oh, just go pout.
Have a good week, everybody.
Visit Missoula's Trusted Napa, locally owned for over 75 years at 1136 Strand or 3201 West Broadway. Also serving